Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today we will immerse ourselves in Too Late by Colleen Hoover. Too Late by Colleen Hoover, published in 2016, is a gripping romantic thriller exploring themes of love, manipulation, survival, and morality. Originally a writing experiment, the book evolved into a dark, intense narrative featuring layered characters and emotionally charged situations. Known for its gritty tone and unexpected twists, Too Late stands apart from Hoover's usual work, delving into adult content and darker themes. Plot summary: Sloane is bound in a life she never envisioned, tethered to Asa, a man whose charm masks his darker instincts. Living under Asa's roof, she tolerates his increasingly dangerous behavior because of a promise: her brother Stephen's well-being. Asa provides financial support for Stephen's care, and Sloane endures the suffocating relationship out of necessity, her love for her brother outweighing her own freedom. Asa is a drug dealer with a smooth exterior that hides a storm of possessiveness and paranoia. He claims to love Sloane, yet his love is controlling and warped. To him, Sloane is both a trophy and a possession, someone who validates his self-worth while existing only on his terms. Sloane navigates this precarious dynamic carefully, knowing any misstep could provoke Asa's wrath. Despite her growing resentment, she clings to hope for escape. Luke, an undercover cop posing as Carter, enters Asa's world to dismantle his drug operation. He infiltrates Asa's inner circle with ease, his affable personality earning trust. But Luke's professional detachment begins to waver when he meets Sloane. The quiet strength she exudes in the face of her circumstances stirs something in him, and he becomes increasingly drawn to her, even as he recognizes the danger of getting too close. Their first encounter is in a college Spanish class. Sloane's exhaustion is apparent, and Luke's sharp wit offers her a fleeting reprieve from her reality. The connection is instantaneous, a moment of light in Sloane's otherwise grim existence. But when Luke arrives at Asa's house later, Sloane's hope is crushed. He's just another cog in Asa's dangerous machine, or so it seems. As Luke integrates himself into Asa's operation, he witnesses the volatility of Asa's temperament. Asa swings between moments of charisma and chilling cruelty, his control over Sloane more evident with each interaction. Luke finds it harder to separate his undercover role from his growing need to protect Sloane. Watching her navigate Asa's world with quiet defiance only strengthens his resolve to help her. Sloane is conflicted by her feelings for Luke. He represents everything she craves: kindness, respect, and the possibility of escape. Yet, she knows the risks of indulging these feelings. Asa's jealousy is a weapon, and any sign of disloyalty could have catastrophic consequences. Still, Luke's presence stirs something dormant in Sloane, a spark of rebellion and the faint outline of a future she thought was unattainable. As Asa becomes increasingly paranoid, he begins to suspect Sloane's loyalty. His drug deals grow riskier, and his need for control spirals. Sloane is forced to endure his erratic behavior, the bruises on her arms a testament to his volatile love. Despite his promises to change, Asa's grip only tightens, and Sloane feels the walls of her prison closing in. Luke, meanwhile, grapples with his role as both protector and investigator. His growing feelings for Sloane threaten to compromise his mission, yet he cannot turn a blind eye to her suffering. He begins to formulate a plan, knowing that helping Sloane could jeopardize his case, but willing to take the risk. The tension comes to a head during one of Asa's extravagant parties. Sloane, dressed in a red dress chosen by Asa, feels like a pawn in his game. Luke is there, maintaining his facade while silently calculating his next move. The house, filled with Asa's associates and strangers, hums with an undercurrent of danger. Asa's suspicions are confirmed when he catches Sloane and Luke in a moment of shared intimacy. His reaction is explosive. Sloane's worst fears materialize as Asa's fury ignites. The violence she has endured in private becomes public, and Asa's cruelty is laid bare for all to see. Luke seizes the opportunity to act. Under the guise of protecting Asa's operation, he intervenes, managing to de-escalate the immediate threat while covertly setting his plan into motion. Sloane, shaken but resolved, realizes that relying on Luke might be her only chance at freedom. The fallout from the confrontation sends Asa into a downward spiral. His erratic behavior alienates his allies, and the once formidable operation begins to crumble. Luke leverages this instability, working behind the scenes to dismantle Asaz's empire while keeping Sloane safe. The bond between them deepens, their shared goal uniting them against the chaos surrounding them. The final act of defiance comes when Sloane, with Luke's help, confronts Asaz. The confrontation is raw and brutal, a culmination of years of fear and suppression. Asaz's unraveling is complete, his power stripped away as he faces the consequences of his actions. For Sloane, it is both a moment of liberation and reckoning, the end of one chapter and the uncertain beginning of another. In the aftermath, Sloane emerges from the shadows of her past. The road ahead is uncertain, but for the first time, it is hers to navigate. Luke, though forever marked by his role in her story, steps back, allowing Sloane the space to rebuild. Their connection remains, a reminder of the light that can emerge from even the darkest circumstances. If you loved this, don't stop here. Check out other books by Colleen Hoover. You'll find them below or on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Colleen Hoover's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.